Hi guys, it's Rachel back again. Now here we are with part 3 of making the journal from start to finish. Okay, so you get to see the thought process. So I actually was thinking about it. I haven't stitched around it yet, but I'm going to. But it's all stuck fairly well. But just in case, you never know. Because one subby told me she had used one of these. I need to put it under some books so it flattens out as well. Had used one of these Amazon things and everything just came off. But this is all very well stuck. However, you never know. With usage, it could start. So I am going to stitch around it. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it with a matte fixative that artists use just to protect it, because this is a printed image and you don't want it fading over time and that sort of thing. And then that's paper. So if you're going to use it, I think protect it. So I'm just going to give it a light spray. Maybe a bit more spray on the paper bits, but light over the fabric as well. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so in this episode, we're going to start to think about our tucks and pockets. So what I like to do with my tucks and pockets is, as most of you probably know, I like to use bits of, on my table I've always got a basket like this full of folded over book pages from when I've been gluing. So I like to use those things. There's a bit of packaging, there's like bags with things on them. So we're going to do that today. So think about our tucks and pockets. So I'm wondering, I don't know what I need for this. Let me think. So sometimes I also use scrapbooking paper. So we'll use some scrapbooking paper and we'll use some old book pages. So what I need to do is, here's some, I kept out my strips of, I didn't put them back in my basket, the strips of scrapbooking paper that we were looking at the other day. So for example, something like this could even be like a flip out. That would be a nice flip out. So I'm going to cut that out and we'll make flip outs. We'll make all kinds of things today. What I like to do, oh, I took my scissors in the other room. As if I don't have other scissors. I have plenty of scissors. I bought more scissors when I was in Australia because I love buying scissors. So how about that? I'll chuck that over there. So, again, we are using what's on the table. We're not even using what's in the drawers under the table or anything, or on the shelves above the table. Just what's on the table. That being said, I have a lot on the table, so it's not hard to use it. It's quite a big table. It was a dining table. That's glass. It's a frosted sort of glass, which is great actually when you're you need to transfer an embroidery pattern. I just put my light under the glass and then I can see through the fabric, and I put the pattern under the fabric and I can trace it. So that's going to become a flip, I think. And then I've got pretty things like this. I think I like that side. And then I've got Tim Holtz here that I could use. So plenty of things. So let's stop mucking around. And I'll just have a look. I think I like that. I'll grab a couple that I might like to use. I could maybe not so much blue, that type of blue. Could use that one, but we're going a lot in those colours, aren't we? This I like. Something could happen with that. And I love any of that one. And I love that one, but I don't think I'll use that one. Although it would be nice. We'll put them aside. Oh, I have this one. This one here as well. That's nice. Okay. Then, check that out. I need to grab, so sometimes I like to include one of these, and I've just glued down an envelope on the glassine bag so it flips. So get that out. So let's just pull out a few things that we might like to include. Oh, wait, just a minute. Now what I wanted to do as well was I just wanted to turn on I've got my timer on because I get lost and I go for too long and then it's just hard. So that can be a pocket. Might have to trim it down. That can be a pocket. This could be a side tuck. And then I also like to have one of these types of pockets. Maybe I'll do this one. It's a bit thinner. That one's very thick. So I like to do one of these types. And then we might have, let me see what else I've got. Oh, I made that. Well, that's nice, isn't it? I might use that. I like to have, what have I got going on here? Oh no, that was something I stamped. I don't think I want that one. I should be showing you, shouldn't I? It's very frustrating when I don't show you things, isn't it? I've got a straw paper. Oh, here we are. I've got one of these already glued down. So let's take that one. The other one, I think I might... oh, these are cool. Oh, these are really cool. Let's do one of those. They're from... that idea was inspired by Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And they're great, those. And then I've also got this type as well that I like. Well, we'll just pull out a few things. Decisions. You know I can't make decisions, guys. Decisions. Well, I might include that. Oh, look, I've got other scrapbooking papers here as well. Full of scrapbooking papers. Full of them. Oh, look at all these cute things. It's a world of discovery going through a basket that you haven't looked at for a long time. And those came from Joyce. And then I've got some book pages there. Okay. So I'll put that back over there. I think we've got plenty to work with. I'm not even going to think about where I'm putting them right now. We need to prepare them. That's from Carol, from Caroline. So yeah, let's get embellishing. So where are my papers? Get my papers. Oh, such a big mess. But I'm keeping my mess to the side. Not on the table, but to the side. I mean, yes, on the table, but to the side, so that I don't get pushed down off screen. So we'll just take one item. Now, we're not even thinking about where they're going. We're just embellishing them in the style that we are working with. Okay? So, let's get cracking. There's no time to waste. Don't know why I did that, but anyway. Now that's going to be too big. That can be used for something else. I do have this lovely door here. But these things can also be nice on journaling cards. And also, might lose a bit of the window there. No, I didn't. It's okay. They can also be nice as sort of cluster tucky sort of things. As you can see, I'm having a good old time. Right, now, oh well, no, I won't tell you that in this video because I'm not going to be publishing this one straight away, am I? I'm not. And yesterday I did just do, Tina's challenge U for Uncoloured, and so I do still have all of that stuff on my table. I mean, it was already on my table, but it's just pulled out. It's not back in the box, on top of the box. Nothing goes in the box. It sits on top of the box. So, and I'm kind of, I like the beige, the uncoloured. So we might do some stamping. We might just have a bit of fun and do some stamping. What do you think? Should I stamp on there? I could. So I'm just going to grab quickly, just forgive me for thinking of something afterwards, not straight away. I'll just grab my stamps, just in case. And I need a colour. Yep, that'll do. Oh, right. Do I want black or do I prefer, I think I prefer brown. That one. Green. Of course, brown will be the last one that I'll find. Of course. Here we go. We'll use that brown. Pine cone. I'll keep the black near just in case. Right. The HP 87 something. 8710. 8710, something like that. Yeah, HP. Did you say BHP? Okay, so let's do a little bit of stamping here. Got too much stuff around me. So I'm going to do it on here just so, as I've learnt.
871?
Yes.
Okay.
Just a little bit, because you won't be able to see it that well. And I might use it, this part here. This part's nice. I never used that. Just turn it around that way. That's nice. Just a hint of it. Just a hint of it. Okay. Now I'm not too concerned it looks messy because I'm putting a picture over it. Just close my ink because those are good inks and I don't want them to dry out because I forgot to close them. See, there we go. Put that there. But we also need a little bit of textile. Got plenty of textiles. Oh, look at that. I have a piece of this. As you can see, it's already been chopped up by someone. That's how it came. In fact, it was a piece that the lady that I buy from, she had them there that nobody wants. I like that. I'm covering up that, but I like that. And I think I feel like I need a little bit more colour there somewhere. Oh, I know what I might do. So let's just glue these down. I'm going to use for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm messing up my inking there. My glue stick also glues fabric very well. It's Giotto. I don't know. I don't know where you buy it elsewhere. Well, Ken Bromley Art Supplies in the UK has it, I've been told. I haven't looked, but they do have it. And I'm pretty sure some people bought it from there. But I really do think that you can find glues in your own country that will work. That you don't need to go and spend a huge amount of money purchasing the same glues that I can buy here. And the same goes for me. Like, I don't go and buy, what's it called? I've got some fussy cuts here. I don't go and buy Fabri-Tac or anything like that because it's not really economically feasible. I mean, and then the other thing is, like, it's so annoying when you have supplies and you have to keep going and buying them on Amazon and running out. Isn't that pretty? Will I put it there? Or there? I think I like it on that side. I'm going to glue a flower on there. Now I'm going to have to be very careful. No vigorous gluing here because I'll rip it. So there we go, one down. It's a bit eclectic, isn't it? Who'd have thought? I like that. Do I want anything else? I don't think so. I think it's pretty busy. I think that'll be pretty. So we'll put that aside. I'll stitch down there. And then I won't stitch. Oh, I will stitch. Actually, I'll stitch down here and down there. And then that will be stitched to the page. So we'll put that aside. Oh, I've got a container here. Why don't we put our elements that we create into a container. Here we go. That's what I like to do so I don't lose them. Right, so that can go there. Next, what's next? So if you pull out all your pieces like this that you think you might, and it doesn't mean you don't have to necessarily, I think I like that on the right hand side. Just let me have a look. You don't necessarily have to put every single thing in that you create. You just put it aside and use it for something else. But if you just pull out what you think you might need, and then you can decide what to use later. Now in this case, I sometimes like to use a heavier paper on these. Probably not so much on this side, but on this side I'm going to use a heavier paper because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it open at the top and I'm going to stitch down there. So then you get a top loading pocket. So I want my paper to be a little bit stronger, and I might use this paper, or maybe I'll use the Seagull. These are not strong enough. I love this paper. Maybe I'll use this paper. I just love that. I use that side or that side? That side. Okay, so let's tear it down. If I can, I want to tear it. Although, just a minute, I said I want to use, no, that door is too tall, so I'm not going to use that paper. Sorry, changed my mind. I might use this one. I think I'll use that side. And maybe I'll use that on the other side. I'm going to use this on this side. So I need to tear it because I like the torn look. Or you can cut it, but I like it to be torn. Straight as if at all. Oh, what have you done that? Well, you've wasted my printer.
I'll still use them, but it's really annoying.
You should have let me do it.
Well, you don't want to bother you.
Well, I'm doing a video, Lulu.
I know.
She's homesick from school, if you didn't notice, guys. Okay, and then I have to decide, do I want to keep that piece there, or do I want it there? I think I want it there, so let's tear this. So this is obviously going to be an Italian themed journal. I haven't gone very straight. It's not the end of the world. Okay, now here, when you're gluing, you don't want to get glue. I don't glue this. I glue here. So I need to slip my paper in there so I don't glue my envelope shut. And I'm noticing here that this envelope is not very sticky, is it? So, oh dearie me, you cheeky envelope. Would you just behave yourself? Glue it there. The glues come unstuck. Not very, you know, not like a super quality envelope. So, I'm running out of this glue. Oh my goodness. See, things happen to me all the time. Nothing's perfect. Nothing goes as planned. I just won't be so vigorous. I need to put a bit of glue there. Oh, I'm too vigorous. I am, I know. Just everything get out of my way. How about that? You know, things just annoy you. Okay, I give up. I'm just going to glue it like that. And then get it to, I've got glue there now. I'm going to have to wipe it. Wet ones save my life. Just wipe that off so it doesn't stick. Okay, you stick down there and stop annoying me. I'm going to put, you know what I'm going to do, which are my edges. I'm going to just to be sure, because it's been misbehaving, I'm going to make sure I've got glue around the edge of my paper, because I couldn't get glue right to the edge there where I needed to. I'm just going to glue it there, except not on that side, obviously, because you don't want to close. I'm going to stitch that. There we go, that's better. It's not perfectly cut perfectly straight, but you just roll with it. Now that is still open now, but it will be stitched closed. I'll do it off screen. I won't stitch on the video because we don't have that much time. So this is a little flip. I don't know if I'll be able to find where Tina did this, but it's a little flip that she did where she had the envelope and she, in the crease, she stitched in some pages. That should explain it. Oh no, she didn't even. She stapled them even faster. And then just glue a little piece of baker's twine. So that's going to stitch shut. And then here I'm going to trim this ever so slightly there. And that's going to be a pocket. Okay, so that's open now. And then I need to decorate this side. I've got my other piece of paper. I wanted to use that. Oops. Now, I wanted to try, maybe yes, that's going to be perfect. So, I didn't do a very good job tearing the last one, did I? I've got very crooked eyes. My eyes are crooked, that's what the problem is. And then, I'm going to tear this part off. It's very, very crooked business. You know what? I knew that was going to happen, but I did it anyway. Put your hand up if you're like me. I just do it anyway, even if I know that it's going to slip out. I'll do it anyway. I can't help myself. That's lovely. That's going to go there.
I'm not angry anymore because I can recycle the picture.
Yeah, but oh well, it doesn't matter. It wasn't precious paper, but waste of paper.
No, but I'm not going to waste it because when I have like a strip of paper that's big enough, I normally use it if like I'm colouring something. And
Oh, okay. Otherwise, you can give it to me, and I can tea dye it.
Oh, I can give you some after a bit because I use it.
Okay, chop that out. I've got a new one here. I'm organised. I've got a new one. So that's going to go on there. Very crooked. That's going to go there. Give my fingers a wipe. And
Here you go.
oh, just put it down over there, please, Lulu.
Okay.
And then I need to I'm going to put something here, I think. What have I got here? No, I won't use those. I do like these. I haven't used those yet, have I? They're lovely. I don't want to cover up my anchor, do I? I'm going to put a trim, I think. A trim or a piece of fabric. It's a bit of a mess over there, so I don't even want to... Maybe I'm going to grab this. I don't want to cover up this narrower bit here. Put that there with something.
Is it okay I'll watch TV?
Yep.
Okay.
Put that there with that, just to cover up my crookedness. I think so. I might just quickly, if I can, because I can hardly even get to my sewing machine. That's how much stuff it's got in front of it. I'm just going to zigzag across it. It's not something that you need to see. Okay. So I've just zigzagged across the lace there, and I'm just going to stick that down there. It can even just pop off on the side a little bit. And I think I'll just put some of this. Just going to grab some glue there. Stick it down. And I don't like that popping up like that. I'll just stick a little bit of glue under there. And then I wonder, does it need something else? Where are those flowers that I cut? I still haven't put away. Oh, that's nice. That's super nice. Maybe I'll put that on there somehow. Yes. I'm going to put some... Do I have any old... I do. Some really old book page. Yes, this is super old. Look how grungy that is. And I could glue down... Again, I'm just going to do my bodgy tearing. So first I'm going to tear it across... Where's my ruler? Oh, here. Across the line. Maybe if I have the line on that side I can see better, like so. Now, if I wanted just the writing, I could tear off my two borders, but I don't think so. I think I'll just tear it like that. Now, just line my third, that's more or less straight. It's a very more or less business. Glue that down. It's a good way, using book page is a good way to get instant coverage on a blank page. I highly recommend it. I do. Now I'm having a thought while I'm gluing. Is that going to be better there? I think it is. And then I'll do the other side. Will be more plain for writing. That's my thought process. That's why I've switched it. And also, I think I'd like to see that flower there with that. But I need to find something else to put on there. So when my timer goes off, that means I've been recording for 45 minutes. Because I don't want to keep you guys here all day. Let me see, what do I have here in this big pile of papers? Oh, we could put a lady there. Do I have, I know I've got some other. Now I am going, oh, what about the Venetian window? Oh, it's already got flowers on it. Because that would have been really nice. What was I saying? Oh my goodness. Who can remind me of what I was saying? Just looking. Oh, I like that. It'll come. Oh, I know. I wanted to do. I'm going to do a digital of my antique Italian photographs. Actually, one's a lady in Vienna, but she's lovely. It's very pretty. I just wanted Steffi to have a look at the files and see if he could. I mean, they're okay as they are, but if he can improve them, why not? See, I like that, but then what would I put there? Just looking to see. You see, when you have too many choices, it's hard to know what to do. Or maybe even this would have been nice. Would be nice there. Let me just tear this. I'm sorry, you're just going to have to put up with me while I make my decisions. I don't always like making decisions. I haven't really had a chance to play with my kits, so this is a really fun project. Really fun project for me. Oh, and I know what I didn't mention is that Carol Laws, I'm sure lots of you know Carol Laws. She has a channel on YouTube and an Etsy shop. And she's been doing some design team. I don't really have a design team at this point. No, I don't like that because I have to get my head around that. However, Carol has been doing design team projects. That's a contradiction, isn't it? And she has already done a beautiful journal. I've actually I've made a little playlist. There's only one video because I've only got Carol. Yep, she's done a beautiful journal with my kits. So if you wanted to see examples as to how to use them, Carol's done a wonderful video. There you go. That was a long spiel for not very much. Yeah, she's done a fabulous video. So maybe go and show her some love because she does amazing things. I bought one of Carol's journals. They are amazing, and I did show it in a video a while back. I'll put some of this maybe, but I'm not covering up all my paper. I'm struggling today. I went all gung-ho and now I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I know. What about a butterfly? Oh, now Steffi's been... No, ignore the blue background, please, because I said to my husband, I don't want the butterflies on a blue background. What did a blue background for? So I haven't shown you this book. I found this, I bought this antique book at great expense. I must say it wasn't cheap, but it was like a dream come true, that book. My neighbouring mother-in-law, yes, in November, that's when I bought it. It has 50 plates, 50 botanical plates in it, in colour. It's from the, is it from the early 1800s, the book? Yes, I think it is. And it's got 50 botanical plates with these plants and butterflies all over them. I think it was a butterfly study. It's written in German. And so dear Steffi, before we went to Australia, has scanned them all. So I am going to be doing some digis with them. But I haven't decided how I want to do the digis. And you will have noticed the butterflies in some of my, Steffi used them, he did the most beautiful page, 2 pages with them on in my digis. I don't know if I've got them here or not, because I might have used them somewhere. Oh, there's a little bit there in that page. Well, that would be nice there. Oh, yeah, so it took him forever, but he's done 1 page. Not that page. That one got botched. Aren't I terrible? I botched it. But yes, he's done 1 page of just the butterflies too. So no, that's not going to work. I like this butterfly. Or maybe they're too. Maybe I'm cutting out blue is the wrong colour to go. Maybe I should do yellow. So yes, so he's done 1 page, but I wanted him to do a 2-page kit with just the butterflies for fussy cutting. And I have to, don't panic, I've had him put them on a white background, because what are we going to do with this sky blue? I think oh, that's what he thought. He must have thought he had them flying in the sky. That's what he thought. Dear Steffi. So, yes, so that will be coming, but I don't know when. Because I've got to work it out. And basically, the guy, the man where I bought it, said that dealers buy them, and then they break up the books, and then they sell you the colour plates for a fortune. They'll sell them even for their big one. It's a big book. I'll show you. I haven't shown you. I've been very mean. I haven't shown you yet. It's a big size book, so I bet they'd sell them for €10 each or something like that. But it's such a shame to tear up the book like that. See, there are some types of books I cannot and will not tear up, and that's one of them. I would never be able to rip up a book like that because it's in good condition. It's just going to go in my collection. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stick this down here. I know I'm covering up the writing, but I'll have a bit of writing peeking out. I think I'm going to tear that off and just have it there. Yep. I know I'm weird. Do weird things. I've lost my glue book. There it is. So at this rate, it's going to take me forever preparing my tuck spots, being so indecisive. But I can continue on, now that I've sort of given you the idea, I can continue on doing those off screen. We don't want a million videos of watching me collage when you've seen me do that a million times before. And I think what I would like to put here is, if I can find, oh, they're not on my table. Oh, what a blow. Oh, I wanted to use one of Tracy's labels there. That's breaking the rules. I'm not going to break the rules. I wanted to put a Tracy specimen label there. Do I have any in the tray? I don't think so. Let's bring the tray over. And just have a quick look. Look at the mess on the tray. This is the tray. It's full of stuff. Full of stuff. I think I tied it up. I think I put the digital kits. Oh, I've got lots of letters though. Oh, I've got all of those birds. I've got words. Oh, there's that. I was looking for that. Huh. Amazing the things you find. I'm hoping against all hopes that I had a little bit of a Tracy thing here. Oh, I've got some of those. Those are good. Little birds, book pages. Oh, I've got some. You see, I do have some things here, but they're not what I want. I've got Medieval Mirage bits that I haven't put away. Oh, look at all the book pages. What's that? Oh, that's something. You see, I pulled them out of journals because, oh, nice old book pages there. It's the land of discovery, isn't it? Oh, there's a doily. Oh, I like those. Those are good to use. Oh, Tim Holtz words. I was wondering where they were. No Tracy labels. Oh, I've got those. Here I am complaining, no Tracy labels, but I do have lots of other stuff. What's in here? Okay, right, let's just get... I don't have any Tracy labels there on hand. I put them away. I've taken them off my table. I was too organised. See, this is why you don't tidy up. Oh, that would have been pretty there. Can I fit? I'm going to put that there. I've gone back to my original idea. I just have to... I'm going to lift my flower. I need to lift it. Please don't have glued. Yes, good. I'm going to put that there. There we go. So I can get onto something else. We'll keep the other side of this thing. Fairly simple. I need to get some more glue there now. Love it now. I'm happy with that. Pretty. Oh, I like that. There you go. It was a bit of a struggle getting there. Am I on screen? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm loving this new on screenness. So what I've done, one of my tricks was I try not to have too much. I've got stuff there now, but I try not to have too much there. And then what I do is I lifted the arm a little bit, so you may have noticed you're a little bit further away. So, but nobody's said anything to me. Well, I had moved in because people couldn't see. That's what their words were. Can you move in closer? I'm just going to grab. What I'm going to grab is just one of these. I think I'm going to have the grunge. So, and we're going to tear it very crookedly because we don't want to be too straight. Yep, so nobody's told me, can you move in closer? So if I don't move in too close, then I can stay on screen better. And if I keep my mess to the side and not at the top of me. That's how I'm managing to stay on screen. You see? There you go. So if we go like this, why I insist that I have to have the torn look, I don't know. I could cut it very straight with my cutter. But no, why would you want to do that? And then I need to tear it. Let's just turn it around. So this is purely a place to write. It's very grungy looking. It's the grungy part of the scan. Using my Yoo-hoo glue stick that I got all the way in Australia because I didn't have any glue and I had to do stuff. I had to finish Mum's gift that was meant to be her birthday gift, and she received it when? In December, and her birthday was in June. Okay, and I just saw this piece of paper sitting here. Maybe I would like to put that. I might put that there, or maybe there. I'll just tear it down just a tiny bit. Yep, I'm going to add that there. Don't know why, I just am. Because it was just sitting there looking at me. Needed to go somewhere. This is left over from Sarah's project, still flying around on my table. There we go, I like that. So that is done. That took a long time, didn't it? Well, there were many surfaces. And just remember then, I'm going to stitch there, that bit there. Let's just check. Oh dear, sticking. There must have been some glue there. Yes, there is. Get rid of that. I just want to check that it's, yes, it opens. Good. Okay. Great. So we'll put that aside in our basket. I've done 2 things. 2. Okay, so these are good. These are good for pockets. And so these are good for using up these kind of things, like if you have a strip that's upside down. Maybe I'll do that, this one on here. That's going to be perfect. So let's just tear off. I'm going to tear off that. I don't know if I'm on screen right this second, but you'll forgive me. And then how wide? Now I'm trying to whiz along a little bit. Isn't this pretty? Steffi did this paper. Channeling his femininity, he was. Talk about just gabbing on about nothing. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just saying the most silly things. Doesn't matter. Just happy to be getting in here and crafting because I didn't get much done on Sunday. Actually, don't think I got in here at all on Sunday. And yesterday, I just only had 30 minutes in here. That was it when I did my challenge. Oh, that's okay. Let's get the glue on. It's not wasting time. Oh, the other thing we need to make are clusters. I will do a video doing that because clusters, I've done, that'll be like my 3rd video, I think, doing clusters. Maybe 4th, I don't know. But I don't know about you guys, but they are things that I find quite challenging. Got glue there to get rid of that. Get rid of the glue. Okay, put that over there. Stick that down. That's lovely. Just lovely. And clean my fingers. I'm going to stick a butterfly on there, I think. Yep. I'm going to put a butterfly right there. And I'm going to put a little bit of this just hanging around here. Oh, there's the lid. I couldn't find the lid. It was attached to the cheesecloth. So, a little bit of this always looks nice. And somewhere I have a Giotto glue stick that I would prefer to use for, and I can't see it because I'm in a mess. Where has it gone? I know I had one here. I brought it over on purpose. Oh well. Can't find it in the mess. Nope. So, do I have a paintbrush? Nope. Okay, well, I don't think that glue's going to glue this down. Oh, I didn't even see where I wanted to glue it. That's a good idea. Have a little look. Oh, it's folded over. So I was thinking I'd probably like it there. Yep. So I'm going to put a bit of this and just smush it around with my finger. Because I don't know how good Yoo-hoo glue is on fabric things. There we go. And then I'm going to get this one. Okay. Need more glue under there, otherwise my butterfly is going to have lumpy bits in it. There we go. Put that there and that there. I like that, and I'm going to leave that as book page, I think. There we go. Let me see. I've got these tickets here left over from the other day that I didn't put anything away. No, I don't think I want a ticket. Although I do like that. No. Okay. So that's that. That was quick, that pocket. Now, this one here, I already did one like that shape, because it's only one signature. Like normally I might even prepare one of those types of pockets for each signature, but we've only got one signature, so what I do is tear that off, and we're going to have a little corner tuck. Now, which way did I make my other pocket? I made it that way, so I'll make this one that way. And now these are sometimes not that easy to do because they're a funny shape. I think I'm going to put that there. I just grabbed whatever piece of paper was in front of me, and I'll glue it, and then I'll tear off. Oh no, sometimes I just eyeball it a little bit. I'll tear that off there like that. Not that glue, this glue. I'd like to know where my other Giotto stick is. I know I pulled one out on purpose because I knew the other one was nearly finished. It's here in my mess somewhere. There we go, that can go there. And then what other bits? I've got all these bits. I mustn't forget about those. They're useful. Those can go, they can go in my basket over there. Could have a bit of fabric. It's my favourite linen, that one, guys. My favourite. Maybe we'd like this colour for a change. Or, and then we've got this. Maybe those. Bit of this behind. Look how little it is now. Let's just see. Put that there. No. Put it there, and then what? Let's see what little things we've got that can go there. Nope, nope. So I even love just that. Let's have a look. So I quite like that. I don't even care if I lose a bit of it. Need to lose a bit of that bit down there. But I think I need to change this. Is not right. Put that there. I like that more. Let's see. No. Let me just see what else I've got. Oh, just a minute. I've got all those flowers I cut out. I should use those. Actually, I'm going to put this, because this is a new book page. I'm not so interested in that. I prefer to put some of this paper here. I might put it even sideways like that. There. So I need to just kind of vaguely tear it down there. Glue. You can see I struggle more with this type of pocket. It's just the shape of it I find harder. I think this would be nice more. Well, actually I like that more now. I just got to find the right textile for it. I like that. There you go, that's it. I could put some of this glue here. Need it to stick down properly. There we go. Actually no, I want it to go up a bit higher. There. Okay, and then I'll glue that there. I'm going very beige, aren't I? It's very beige. I could put that there, and maybe I can put something else, not that glue. I keep picking up the wrong glue. I need to change my paper. Hopefully it doesn't. Yep, good. Didn't stick to my thing. See, what wasn't working with this for me was the colour of that. I liked more the really old paper under it. I think I need something there. Oh, there we go. That's 45 minutes. Now, that's not to say that I have to finish in 45 minutes. It's just to say that 45 minutes have passed. So I'll do 10 maybe. I'll do one more thing. That's what I'll do. I don't think any birds will look nice on there. I was just wondering if I had a little something that I might like on there. I might not. Quite like that. There you go. Just picked up a little piece of paper and stick that on. Now, where did those Tim Holtz words go? I wonder if I might like those. Here they are. I might put Journey on there. It's a bit modern, isn't it? No, I don't think I will put Journey on there. It's a bit too modern for it, so no. And then the other thing I wanted to quickly see before I move on to my next project is I have all these flowers and I'm quite enjoying putting those things on, but sometimes when you cut out from that concise Flowers of Great Britain or whatever it's called, there's sometimes little ones, but no, I'm not seeing any there. Okay, well, that's okay. That can go and that can pop over there and be done. And what's next? That's a big job. Let's do a... Now, that's not going to be tall enough to be a belly band. Where's my book? Here it is. Oh, wait, just a minute. I've got shorter pages, don't I? That I can put things on. So, yes, I can do that as a belly band, maybe. Because I do have shorter pages. See? I can. Okay, so I'm going to make a belly band. So, with the belly band, we'll put some book page in a random fashion. Oh, I need to change this. Oh, that's lovely to use, isn't it? Oh, I'll keep that. I didn't know this book had those images in there. That's lovely. Oh, well, that was a nice surprise. So let's do a belly band. So you can see making things for journals takes a long time. It's not an instant process. It takes a long time to get enough stuff done. Well, I do put a lot of handmade stuff in, don't I? That's my thing. That's what I like to do. This is very random. We might put a bit of something like this, I think. So an old piece of Italian hemp would be nice, yes. Down there, I think down there. I don't want to cover it all up. I'm going to use this glue. Oopsie. Now, I'm only using a very small amount of glue. So even if it pops out the side, it's not too shiny. This Vinaville or PVA glue or white glue, whatever you want to call it, is not. It is a little bit shiny sometimes, but not too bad. So we can have a little piece of this, I think, up there, just to sort of balance it out a little bit. Don't know why. Some glue under there. And under there. And then I'm going to have, I like to have something in the like a centerpiece sort of thing. Something like that could be pretty. Let's have a look at these tickety things that I made because we need to use them. No point in making them and not using them. Probably not the blue ones. So I like that one. Quite like those too. Not so much that one. Those a little. So maybe that one. That one's pretty. Maybe that way. That's too big. I think that's too busy. That one's nice. Quite like the small ones because then you can see more of the background. Quite like that one too. Can't decide. Okay, let's look. There's that one, which I do like. Or this one. I think I'm going to use that one, keep it more simple. But what I'm going to do is put a little bit of this behind it. So I'm just going to cut that, hopefully the right size. Put my glue. Probably put too much of that. Oh no, it's nice. I like that. Okay, good. But I'm going to use this glue because I've got all of those layers of textile on there as well. I mean, my scrapbooking paper is really just the base, and then it gets covered up pretty much, most of it. I like that. There we go. Okay, sticky fingers. Right. So I'll show you. We didn't get that much done, did we? It's a bit slow today. But that's going to be, I'll probably stick these things down a bit more, just a second, before I summarize what has happened. Don't know if that'll stick, because it's not. Okay, and I will probably stitch around it a little bit too, off screen. So we did this one. Got my little basket here. So I put everything in a little basket. There's that pocket. This side tuck here. I didn't do anything there. I like that one. And then this one, this was more laborious to do, but that's why you don't put too many of those in there. And then I love that. That was really simple, that one. I might have to put a little bit more glue under bits of it, but I really like that one. So there we go. So we started making our tucks. I think I might have to do a part 2 because there's still quite a bit more to do as far as tucks are concerned. So we'll do a part 2. So thank you for watching a part 2 of part 3. So it'll be part 3A and part 3B. And they'll come out near each other. So that way you don't have to wait too long. So thank you for watching. Bye.